Hello and thanks for joining me for some more StarMiner. Where in the last episode we got our research up and running, and in between episodes I did finish off some mining that we were doing, and I mined up a bunch of ice, and we finished our water delivery job. Let me see. The water shipment. So now we've got the ordnance, and so we need to build a little ordnance factory here, which I guess we'll just put on the research station. We've also leveled up, so let's see. Alright, I think I'll take that one, and let's have a look at our research as well, actually. Let me see. So I'm pretty sure we have unlocked the I think we started off with the Ordnance Factory unlocked already. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put more into the mining here. And I haven't tried to drill yet. Let's have a look at what we've got in here. Yeah, there's the little Ordnance Factory, and then there's a bigger one there. Parts storage we need for the ordnance. Don't know if we'll use the big one just yet. Let's just have a look at what else there is here. Alright, we're not using any weaponry yet. Let me see. Take that, that'll speed up our haulers and stuff. And that one. And that one. That'll speed things up a little bit. Let me see. Alright, should have saved some for that, because that's what we need. Alright, so we should be able to get that research, that's fine. Alright, so let's get our Ordnance Factory started. Yeah, this takes, ooh, we'll pop it on here. This takes two spots, two of the little spots. Let me see. We've got to actually click on the little bit on the little node, the T1 node. Ordnance Refinery. See how it spans across two of these? So, alright, let's pop that in there. Now we're also going to need a parts storage. And I don't know if we'll be using a lot of ordnance ourselves, so just put in a little one. Let's see. Parts storage. Alright, and I think I might also put in a little water storage on here as well. So I can get a little bit more water in here. And while we're at it, we're probably gonna need an extra solar panel here. Alright. That should keep that going for a little bit. Let's check in on our miner over here. Alright, now Ordnance is going to be using up our iron. So, oops. So let's go into the automation here, and we'll just we do have some drip feeding of iron going to our lab.
Construction completed.
But let's just send a big whack of it. Just a once off, not doing any conditions, so they'll just send 200 there on a once off thing. Looks like we've got all the iron out of this one. Alright, it's fine. Let's
mining offline. Scanners
turn the mining
offline.
off. We'll let them pick up the iron that's around there, and we'll find another rock there. Okay, let's go back over here. We're probably going to need some more staff. Actually, what I will do too is let's send in some extra water. Well, we won't be able to until we've got that water storage done. We're possibly going to need some more cobalt. So got enough to cover that one. That doesn't need any.
Construction completed.
No, we might be alright. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna need some workers in here. So let's buy some here. Let's see. Colonists. How much cash have we got? We got plenty. Not sure how many it takes. Let's see if 6 is enough. Confirm that. And these guys will be in transit. Alright. You guys picked up all the iron that's floating around here? Not yet. Alright.
Construction completed.
Back up a little bit into this cloud of floating iron. Alright, so what got done there? Our water. Alright, so let's have a look here. Alright, I'm going to cancel this one. We'll put in a new one from our miner to our lab. Water. We'll and there. The lab has 300, which is what we should be able to hold with that water storage. Set that. But then we'll do it once off as well.
Construction completed.
From our miner to our lab. No conditions. And Let's just send in 200 there. Oh, did I type 100? Oh well. Doesn't matter. Okay. So let's have a look. Oh well, apparently our ordnance only needed one worker. And so I did send in a feedback bug report about this logistics panel covering up the buttons there. Yep, that's a pain in the butt. Okay. So, yeah, see, because the button's underneath this panel. You can just click on it. Oh, it only takes one worker in there. Okay. But let's... manufacture. Build ordnance. And if you don't have a parts storage, then you won't do anything. Because the ordnance goes into the parts. Alright. So, let's put in another automated trade here, this time from our lab to the outpost, and ordnance 10. Alright, put it on repeat, but with no condition for the time being. And that is going to send the ordnance there whenever we've got 10 to send. And that'll get that done. Okay. Let me see here. Alright, let's find another rock that has some iron. Let's rotate around to this one. Still some iron up there, so let's just cruise up here and see if we can get in range to get that picked up. Alright, let's have a look over here. Okay, so they are sending the ordnance across. Alright. I think what we'll do... let's put another hog node on there. And I think we'll put our T2 Refinery on here as well. We have just enough cobalt for that, but we're going to need a bit more. So let's I don't know how much we're gonna need. Just gonna, let's grab 40 for now. Alright, let's go back into our research. Let's get out of build mode. Okay, the T2 Refinery. So let's unlock that one. Let's get back into our mining over here. Extra storage capacity, yep, take that. Alright. Okay. This guy's finished picking up all the stuff. Yep. Alright. No, there's still some floating around. Alright, it's only 2 chunks. Let's
Autopilot online.
head on over to this one. Actually, this one's a bit closer. Let's
Autopilot offline.
let's go to this one. See if there's any iron there.
Scanners online. Scanners
Turn that off until we
offline.
get there. Let's drop the ship down. Alright, I'm getting a bit heavy. So the stopping power on this is not the best anymore. It's easier to get it to auto rotate by itself. We've done the 30 already. I'm not sure if we'll be using much of the ordnance ourselves just yet. And really the only reason we're doing any at all is for that mission.
Upgrade complete. Scanners online.
Alright, come on. You can do it. Alright, drop down. Yeah, see the stopping power is not great. Just keeps going down. Alright, but we're scanning. Alright, let's have a look over here. Okay, so we've got our new node over here. Let's see. I suppose we'll pop it on this side. T2 Refinery, that's the one. Well, that didn't need any cobalt, so... And this is going to produce cobalt, so we didn't really need to buy that cobalt, but... It doesn't matter. Alright. Let's have another look. Let's get back to our miner over here as he finished scanning. And there is some iron there.
Scanners offline.
Okay, let's rotate around.
Mining online.
bring her up a little bit. Alright, we've got all four lasers firing. Let's have a look here. Let's go back over here. Alright, how are we doing over here? So we don't have a construction tower. We've just got this one little guy building this, so it's a little bit slow. Waiting for the silicon to come in. And iron. Alright, so do have a couple of little bits of silicon there. Alright, let's just do a couple of once-offs here. Send in, say, 200. And 200 silicates. Alright, we've done 60 of our 100 on the ordnance there already. Let's have a look at our research here. Alright, I guess grab that one. And I think that's about all. Well, we've got some. Yeah. We don't really need the weapons just yet. Get into that a little bit later. Alright, let's have a look over here. Alright, so we're still waiting on more iron and more silicon over here. Alright, so we do have a couple of loads there, and this is going to use iron. Alright, so let's send in a bit more iron there. Send in another 200 for now. Actually, no, that's not going to use iron. Idiot. That's going to use chunks. Doesn't matter. This is using iron, and we need the iron there, so. But we're almost done with that. And then, I mean, I guess we'll fill up the parts, and then that'll just be dormant, and we'll have some ordnance on hand. Alright, so just waiting for these silicates to come in. A little bit of a distance to travel. Let's go back over to our miner here. Alright, need to readjust our position over here. Alright, so we're just waiting for that stuff to come in now, and we'll keep this guy mining, but I'll come back to you in just a moment once all that iron and everything has transferred across and we've got the facility built. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, and we've finished our ordnance. The deliveries, at least. We do have this iron in. This is getting built now. This guy is busy finishing that off. Okay, so now we have, where is it? It's commander ship to build over there, but we need the T2
Construction completed.
construction tower for that, and I don't think we've got that unlocked yet. What would that be under industry? All right, let's get that going. All right, maybe it's under fleet. Okay, what we can do is we can search in here. T2 construction tower, there it is there. Okay, so, all right, we need a little bit of research to get that unlocked. All right, so let's check our miner. And it looks like he's got all the iron that he can get out of there, and he's just going to do silicates. That's fine for the moment, actually. What we should do... Okay, let's turn off the mining.
Offline.
We'll let him pick that stuff up. We're gonna need to find some cobalt now, which is what this guy is gonna do. Okay. Do have enough staff. Alright. I guess we can do that. I mean, I guess we can put all this in here. But we're really only going to be doing the cobalt and the thorium here. But this guy could perhaps pick up some chunks by himself, I guess. So, whoops, not that one. Alright, let's go into our automation. So we've got we've got this one here where we're sending any chunks from the lab, sending it to the miner to process it. We're going to cancel that one. What did I just do? Yeah, cancelled the wrong one. Alright, let's have a look here. Yeah, we cancelled the silicon. Oops. Okay. Alright, let's pop that back in there. So from the miner to our lab, silicates, if we've got less than 100. Alright, that'll do for now. Let's grab our miner as he finishes picking up the stuff. Yep. Okay, so our best bet for cobalt probably going to be... I don't know if these guys have cobalt. They do have thorium.
Autopilot online.
So let's cruise over there and have a look. But I think our best bet for cobalt is going to be like these smooth ones over here. We still don't... We don't have any weapons yet on any of our ships, so we're not going near any of that stuff. We're taking a wide berth from that. But we'll go scan this and see what's in it. I don't think it's going to have cobalt. I'm not 100% sure. I think it's mainly silicates and thorium, but it could be wrong.
Scanners online.
Yeah, silicates and thorium. Okay. Alright, so let's have a look. Let's have a look over here. Closer to these guys and see if there's any of them smooth rocks around. Not these ones, these will be the ice ones. Alright, I think it's our best bet's going to be over here.
Autopilot online.
So let's cruise over there. Alright, while we're traveling, let's set up the automation for that. So we'll have our miner to our lab. And we'll go cobalt chunks. So we'll do 10 at a time. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure the haulers will carry 10 at a time. And let's just do no condition on that. Set that. And we'll do the same for the thorium, but we won't be not going to be doing the thorium just yet.
Offline.
So let's go 10 there with no conditions, but on repeat. All right, let's have a look. Yeah, okay, that's just going to have silicon.
Autopilot online.
Okay, let's cruise over to this one. Let's see what this has got. I do have to be careful of these little ones, they're easy to crash into. Alright, looks like that one's just going to have silicon as well.
Autopilot offline.
Alright. Let's side pass this one. Let's get around this side. Let's check this one out.
Autopilot online. Autopilot offline.
Alright. Spin around a bit. Scan this and see what it comes up with. And I think what we might do while that's scanning, let's set up another one here and we'll say from the lab to our miner, cobalt, and if we have less than, I don't know, maybe 20, I guess, just in case we need any for some repairs or whatever. Alright, what do we got here? Just silicon. Actually, that one there is going to have cobalt. Okay. Alright, we'll scan that. So, alright, let's rotate to that one. I'm going to have to be careful, don't crash into any of these, so I'm going to let the autopilot do a chunk of the work. Turn our scanner off.
Offline.
Let's turn our mining on.
Online.
Clear that big one. Is that all the cobalt that had? Okay, well, that was a bit shit. The rest of that's just silicates. Okay.
Mining offline.
So let's turn that off. Okay. Try that one.
Autopilot online. Scanners online.
Oh, it's still a distance out. Let's turn the scanner back off.
Offline.
Hopefully we've got a bit better luck on this one.
Scanners online.
Looks like the silicon as well.
Autopilot offline.
Well, I guess we'll scan it while we're here. But it's probably only going to have silicates. I probably should scan all of these regardless, and then And then I'll know, like if I wanted to come back for one. Yep, just silicates. Okay. Alright, I guess we'll head over to this one.
Autopilot online.
Alright, so what I'll do is I'm just going to fly around till I find one that's got some cobalt, so I'll see you in a moment. Alright, so I'm still searching for a rock with some cobalt, but if we have a look here, so we're still automatically selling our ordnance. Now this guy pays 12 bucks for the iron, and he pays 18 bucks for the ordnance, but the ordnance takes 2 iron to make, so that's a shit deal. So what we're going to do, we are going to cancel the ordnance trade. That one there. And we'll just keep ordnance for ourselves. Maybe we'll use the ordnance later. Alright, let's see. Heading over to a rock here. Alright, so I'm going to keep looking for some cobalt, and I'll be back in another moment. Alright, so finally I found one with some cobalt. We're getting some silicates as well, but I guess we can see if we move across a little bit. And right click on the green patch. Alright. So now, as we're bringing these in, so I think I've set the conditions to send 10 at a time. Maybe I should just send them all at once, but I guess we'll see. And that was, wow, that was all, but not a lot of cobalt around here. Alright, miner's off,
Offline.
and I'm going to keep looking for some cobalt. We have sent some over. Well, that's cobalt coming back. We are quite a distance away. I didn't even take notice here. We're quite a distance away, so that travel time is quite a bit. But
Autopilot online.
fly over here. Let's see. Got some chunks. Yeah, we got some chunks going over there. All right. Alright, so I'm going to keep looking around for some cobalt, and we'll get it mined.
Autopilot offline.
But that is probably going to do it for this episode. If you did enjoy this video, please leave me a like or a comment down below. If you'd like to see more, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.